talking on doing your own thing. Another common pattern is someone going from the E to S. During periods of massive downsizing and unemployment, some people get the messages. Instead of looking for another job, they decide to start their own business. There's been a boom in so-called home-based businesses. Many people make the decision to start their own business, do their own thing, and be their own boss. Their career path looks like this. Basically an arrow from the E to the S, and it's like, more like this actually. Of all the life paths, this is the one Robert feels I for the most. In his opinion, being an S can be extremely rewarding and the most risky. Robert thinks the S quadrant is the hardest quadrant there is. The failure rates are high, and if you're successful as an S, you'll work harder than if you were in any of the other quadrants. So you'll work harder for a long time. The reason S work harder is because they typically are the probable chef, chief cook, and bottle washer. They have to do or be responsible for all the jobs that are done by many managers and employees in the bigger company. As an S just starting out, often answers employees in a bigger company. Answers the phone, pays the bills, makes sales calls, tries to advertise on a small budget, handles customers, hires employees, fires employees, fills in employees when police don't show up, talks to the tax man, fights off the government inspectors, and on and on. Personally, Robert personally cringes whenever he hears someone they're going to start their own business. Robert wishes them well, yet he feels great concern for them. Robert seen so many E's take their life savings or borrow money from friends and family to start their own business. After 3 or so years of struggling and hard work, the business folds, and instead of life savings, they have debt to pay off. Nationally, 9 out of 10 of these types of business fail in 5 years. Of the one that is remaining, 9 out of all 10 in the next 5 years. In other words, 99 out of 100 small businesses ultimately disappear in the next 10 years. Robert thinks the reason most fail in the first 5 years is due to lack of experience and lack of capital. The reason though one survivor often fails in the second 5 years isn't due to lack of capital, but lack of energy. The hours of long, hard work finally get to the person. Many S's just burn out. Those who do survive seem to have become used to the idea of getting up and going to work and working hard forever. That seems to be all they know and all they do. Robert has friends whose parents spend the last 45 working long hours in the liquor store as crime increased in their neighborhood. They had to put up steel bars on the doors and all the windows. Today, money is passed through a slot, much like in a bank. Robert goes by occasionally to see them. They're wonderful, sweet people, but it saddens Robert to see them as virtual prisoners in their own business. From 10 in the morning until 2 in the next morning, starting out from behind the bars. Many wise S's sell their business at their peak before they run out of steam. To someone with energy and money, they take some time off and then start then start something new. They keep doing it their own thing and love it. The key is to know when to get out. So like people like go to the E and S and then they fail because like they have like I guess they're like have no knowledge, or like I guess they like burn out, or they don't know about the capital. I don't actually know what the capital is. And also like some people like once they're almost burnt out, or like they know that it will fail, then they say let's sell it to another person who can do it. Then they keep doing it. Yeah. So yeah, that's and also like the S question is like really hard because there's like a bunch of risks and it will fail unless if it doesn't fail. And yeah, so that's it. Like, subscribe. Bye.